Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SuperZombgbBBQ and today we have got a huge video. Why? Because we've got two sets of free content. Yes, free content from WWE 2K22, MyFaction, and WWE SuperCard. This comes in the form of locker codes and a new QR code which is coming later on. So let's look at what we get in both sets. Before we get started, ladies and gents, if you go on to enjoy this video or just in general like free stuff, because everyone likes free, then make sure you drop a huge thumbs up on the video. It really helps me out and it means you're awesome. And talking about free, you can subscribe for free just by pressing the big red button to keep yourself updated on content like 2K22 and SuperCard. But let's start off with the locker codes. Load up your copy of WWE 2K22 and go into MyFaction, and then simply on the home tab, go to locker codes. Now this would be a great time to remind you all that there are two existing locker codes which are going to be on the screen right now that you can enter for a free Triple H card and a free Drew Gulak card. So you should absolutely do these first if you haven't done them already. But if you've done those already, you want to enter the code WWE SuperCard S8. That's all caps, WWE SuperCard S8. No spaces. Once you've entered that, this pack will show up on screen. Simply claim it and it will go into your store tab. Once you're there, go into unopened packs and this will be waiting for you. Then all you've got to do is open it and see the beauty for yourself as you get a free SuperCard pack with the highest rated free cards currently available. Although apparently these are limited, so you got to get in quick. Let's see what's inside. We got to get ourselves at least 2 emerald cards here. Nice. Let's start off with the one and only Drew McIntyre. I mean, come on. That just looks blooming awesome. I love the design and how it's based off a SuperCard with the background. I'm a huge fan. Next up, we're going to be seeing, I believe this is going to be one of the ladies, and this is Sasha Banks, baby. Yeah, 74 rated again. This is on par with one of the other cards available for free. This is without playing a single game. And unless you've got the NWO or the deluxe edition, this is the best thing you can get right now, so make sure you pick it up. And last but not least, we have this Randy Orton. And he again looks, I like the design, the aspect of it. I hope they do more SuperCard packs in the future. I'm surprised we don't have a logo as such, because the rest of this is just 2 extra contracts, which is nice and all, but you know, you would have thought there'd have been, like, I don't know, a logo or a background or something. Now, truth be told, I have known about this for a while, so whether we'll get other content, I'm not sure of. But right now, this is a really good thing. These will then appear in your collection. You can check out the cards here. There we go. There is this Drew McIntyre. It doesn't have any real changes to a normal card, so these are just basic freebies, but it's still a really cool thing to see the games working together. Now, otherwise, there hasn't really been much to talk about when it comes to MyFaction, apart from these WrestleMania packs, which I opened, and I did manage to get my hand on this Rock, which is actually going to be very, very rare, unless you paid for the main big pack, or you got very lucky. This card was going to be very difficult to get your hands on. But before we go over to SuperCard to see what they're cooking up, and it is a feast paid for by the NWO, let me know what you think would be the best collaboration between 2K and SuperCard. Me personally, I had this idea ages ago, which I actually made a video for, where if you could take your MyRise character or a created character and port it into SuperCard, then that could be your forever champion and follow you through the game, much like the Evo cards going up each tier with you. I personally think that would be pretty cool. But let me know your ideas in the comment section down below. And if you leave the magical word Hitman just here, I'll drop you a massive heart just for being awesome, because that means you've watched the video and that is the greatest. But now we're switched over to WWE SuperCard, I can show you my brand new Undertaker card. There it goes. Points on. There he is. What a beautiful card. I love this, just purely because of the gold. I'm not sure if that's patchwork in the background, but you know what? I don't care. It just looks great. It really is a beauty. They've done a crazy job with these WrestleMania cards. Man, that is almost perfect. Mwah! We've got this one. That was from that was WrestleMania 31, I think. Ooh, or that one. Or Danhausen Taker. You know what? Because we're talking about QR codes, let's go back to a QR code from ages ago. This is what I'm going to go for. Oh, that is powerful. I mean, he's not even been leveled up and he's already kicking Triple H's ass. SuperCard is not getting a rough deal here, because if you go into the catalog and see Royal Rumble 22 tier, oddly, there is an Eric Bischoff, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, rest in peace, and Six. But there is one thing that gives it away what it's related to, and that is the 2K22 Golden NWO for Life Edition. And considering the SuperCard to 2K22 MyFaction announcement, this might have something to do, if you play MyFaction, as to why people randomly got an extra set of NWO for Life cards about a couple of weeks ago. So how it's going to be unlocked, we don't know yet. My guess would be a QR code. They were going to put that in. It would show up in the MyFaction screen on one of the cards, so that if you are an owner of an NWO for Life edition, it will just show up on one of the cards and then you scan it and it's a one-time use thing. Kind of like an auto-generated. But because it is a crossover, there is every possibility that this could be the rewards from a tower, for example. That if you complete the next tower, which is an NWO version, you'll get a QR code at the end to use through SuperCard. Now, the only problem with that is some people may feel slightly aggrieved if this is available for everybody, because these are NWO for Life cards, which was a special edition. It's not like these are just randomized cards and newer versions of the Dominic and Rey Mysterio cards, but we'll wait to see how that works out, or they'll release it over social media, so stay tuned, or just hit the subscribe button and you'll be told as soon as it happens on this side. As for what the cards are, well, I've spoken to the people and apparently these were easily available to be obtained due to a glitch in the game, but these showed up for a very brief time and were captured by WWE SC Leaks, who posted the supposed Eric Bischoff, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Six, and Scott Hall cards. And I think you'll agree with me, these are top designs. Now, whilst I want to say thanks to SC Leaks for passing this on to me, there is no guarantee that these are official or these are the actual items we will get. The stats, the tier could be completely different when they come to the game for real, which I'm assuming we'll find out in the next couple of days. For now, treat it as rumor and speculation and just a lucky coincidence we might have seen them before they come out to the game. But one takeaway I'll give you is that we're finally getting Eric Bischoff in this game, and that makes me pumped. Before we get going today, I want to get the collection, which I've just finished for WrestleMania 38 tier. If you have an idea for a collaboration that SuperCard and 2K could do together, come together and make something amazing, let me know in the comments section with the special word, which was shown earlier on in the video. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed what you watched or you're hyped for these awesome codes. Let's see what it is. It's gonna be a male. Would it be a pro? Let's see. It is Fabian Agda. That's my first F1, first fortified card of this tier, which means that I've now completed the achievements for this tier, which is cool. I did get myself a Pro John Cena earlier on, which I was very happy with. But that's going to be it from me. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I've been SuperZomgbBBQ. You've been awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
It's so far away, we wait for